Hello and welcome back to Dresdale, our PlayStation 4 city here. I hope you're having a wonderful day, or had a wonderful day, or you're going to have a wonderful day. And thanks for stopping by and viewing out this video. So I want to go ahead and give you an update on kind of what I did between the last episode and this episode. So I went ahead and put in this like blimp thing. It's under transportation, under like the tour section. I really usually don't use them, but I thought I'd just try it. It's basically like a little like entertainment thing, and you get to see like little blimps floating around the city. So I mean, that's kind of cool, I suppose. I thought about even doing the sightseeing tour bus just to see how that goes. I haven't used it probably like 6 or 7 cities. I mean, I used it, it's probably been like, I don't know, a year. I just never was very successful with it, and I just didn't really bother with it. And it's just one of those things that's just not, I don't know, like it's not like, oh man, I can't wait to put on a sightseeing bus route. It's just like, whatever. So that's kind of how I feel about taxis and how I feel about those. And I did do some walking paths, so I did a bunch of walking paths in our different parks over here on this side and throughout town. I wanted to test to see if it increases the attractiveness, but I thought we tested it and it didn't, but I'm not sure. I did some in here. I said did some in this park. I kind of, I would say, finished detailing this park a little bit, so I think it looks a little bit better. We put some trees and stuff in here. What else did we do? What else did I do? I fixed the water problem. Okay, so if you've tuned into the last maybe 2 episodes, you know that I tried to build some kind of like closed loop water system over here in the corner. So I had the idea that these things here, the eco water treatment plant, I thought it produced 100% purity water, but it turns out it basically like 95% purity. So I tried it. I was thinking, well, maybe the Sims wouldn't mind 5% polluted water, and then basically I would have a closed loop water system. And it didn't pan out. People started getting sick, so I ended up reloading the city. And I still had like some lingering like wastewater from when I was using the first starter like sewer outlet valves. These guys here, these water drain pipes, and the water this was like hanging out like in this area, and it was actually kind of drifting back, and it was hanging out in this area. You can see I raised around it to let it evaporate. So then what I ended up doing was I changed the water flow around the area to try and push it out, and I was successful at that, but then I flooded some stuff while I was doing that. And in the meantime, between that and poisoning my citizens with the closed loop thing, I had some poison, some water pollution. That's what I'm trying to say. Kind of got everything settled down, and I put my pumps over here, and then I turned back on the inland ones over here, and I was still like moving at like 3% water pollution. I was like, what's going on? Like everything should be fine, and I should be at 0. So I turned off my pumps, thinking maybe something was wrong with the game, and it went up a little bit, the pollution, which I thought was odd. And then I turned, then of course they were all screaming for water, so I turned the pumps back on. Then it actually went down to like 2 or then maybe 1%, and the 1% just wouldn't go away. And then it finally dawned on me that what happened was when I polluted my people by building the closed loop thing, I put pollution in the water system. And I have this thing here, this water tank, and this reservoir filled up with somewhat polluted water, and I guess it was just sticking around in there. And when I put everything back to normal, I guess it was somehow like still like seeping out, and it was causing, like I said, people to get sick still, even though the situation was my pump for pumping pure water, good water, and we were purifying it, and we were all set to go. So what I ended up doing was I ended up blowing the old one up and putting the new one down, and then now I have 0% water pollution. So if you do something, I don't know, crazy, like suck up some polluted water, and then you go ahead and you move some things around, and you still have people getting sick, and you can't figure out why, if you put this thing down, just check to see if you put one of those down. If you did, just destroy it and put a new one in, and then I'll fix your problem. That's it. So that's it. All I wanted to kind of go over from the last episode. Everything else is going pretty good. We got our oil and farming to level 5. Yeah, the 5-star. I also went ahead and got this set up, the mining area. It looks okay. I mean, I got some storage units in here, you know, and some mines in here, so I think it looks pretty good. And then I got some the grinding metal producers over here. The problem with this kind of setup in this area is I don't have a lot of room to put some of the bigger assets, so I think I'm gonna just do a little bridge over top, and maybe like in this area, or maybe in this area here, put like some of the metal factories and stuff, the big ones. I mean, we'll see. I mean, I could put them here because there's nothing here. I realize that now that I never even connected this road, so I could do that. I can bring a road out to here, at least just to connect this to here. So we have a few options, and then I also kind of framed out a little bit the wood area, the forestry, forestry. Yeah, I got a couple of storage units. Of course, everything's turned off, and we're not going to turn them all on at the same time. Remember, I keep harping on that. Turn one thing on at a time. Let things settle for a little bit. What are we missing out over here? Plastic. How are we doing over here? Oh, that's so good. Might be time for a second storage unit. Oh, because we might be getting some volatility in that storage unit. So what are we doing down here? Plastic's good here, so there should be a plastic truck coming. That's about it. So maybe what we'll do today is we'll start this guy up, get him going. What's our unemployment? 10%. Perfect. That's good. So then people will fill in. Traffic's doing 90%. It's not bad. Let's see. Yeah, see, 0% drinking water. Well, that's what we want. That's good. So maybe we'll turn, like I said, turn this guy on. Then I think I'd also want to buy this tile over here and maybe start doing some road work. I really wanted to build either a stacked interchange or a turbine, but it's not like set up for that. It's just not. Maybe we can do it. Maybe we can do it. I don't know. We'll just buy this tile. So this is going to be our next like residential area. Maybe we'll expand the commercial out here a little bit. We might have to rework some of this. You know, maybe I'll do that. Maybe on the week. This might be like a weekend project to like rebuild this whole area. I want to put the college in here. So like our university will go in here. We'll have some higher density kind of like up front here, and then there'll be like low residential stuff on this side of the highway. And we're going to bring the rail in. We can just blow that rail back and then bring in a rail into another hub. So because it looks like this map's kind of set up like the rails are kind of separate. So maybe we'll even connect that rail, not to our rail, because that will be a disaster. But maybe we'll find a way to bring that rail. I don't know. Can we open this up? Maybe move the highway just a little bit and run another rail line in here, and maybe connect it to here. It might get busy though. It might get real busy because I don't know. I say because like this rail line goes up to there, right? So if we follow the rail, it goes up to there. So this is that rail line here, but this rail line that like goes off to like the mountain somewhere, like up in that. If you see way top right corner, I don't know if we can see it from here better. It goes up somewhere, like probably following that like ridge line next to the water. But then like there's no rail I don't see over here. And we're stuck because of the tiles. But then you have the rail right here and the highway going who knows where, off into La La Land over that way. So if we connect that line to that line, we'll probably get a lot of train traffic, but it'll probably connect whatever city's like way over there with whatever city's like way down there. And also because that rail splits at that T-junction and it's going off to that way, like down the waterway that way. So whatever's way down there, I think it would be nice. And then we can get, and then of course we can then pull a Y intersection, basically, you know, or T if you want to call it that. Basically that junction there, we'll pull one of those off. So maybe we'll somehow bring that rail along the water on the back here. Maybe we can, I don't know, see if it's tight. It's going to be tight to fit it all the way in here. And I detailed that, so I was like, I don't want to blow that up, but maybe we got to. Or like I said, maybe we bring it down to along the highway here. And then we can build another bridge. Maybe we build the bridge on the backside here, and then we just bring the line through here, drop it down in this trench, maybe even do a tunnel, and they can, and maybe just connect it to this line here, because this is that line. It's just it would get really busy, but I don't know. It's something we got to think about. But something I think I want to do is connect that rail line you see in front of us to basically the rail line that's like here that we're connected to right now. Oh, sorry. Which is also this rail line. And then somehow tap off that. Now give us double the fun. Double the tours, double the fun maybe. Who knows? So that's the plan. So let's buy this tile. Because we have 3 tiles left with 1 available. So we'll get this tile and then maybe these 2. This tile will be our residential. This tile will be some residential and commercial. And then this tile will be also residential. Like I have a vision that basically this commercial, and it'll be like this will be commercial, this will be residential, this will be residential, like they're like cross, but it's not going to be like square and a square and square. It's going to be kind of like the commercial will kind of go in between. And I think it'll work out pretty good. But we'll see. So let's buy this tile. So I don't think I want this tile. This looks like, well, there's no land, but this gives us also access to shipping. And we'll have commercial like here, and then that's where it'll pick up the shipping, because the commercial is going to be on the inland. So it's like on the inland kind of, you know, side here, and then here it'll be on the kind of like the new coast when we build actually the land out. I think that'll work out pretty nice. And then we'll tap in, like I said, to the harbor. We'll do a harbor and cargo harbor, probably the cargo harbor hub, which has the train, and then we'll hook that to our internal train line to bring in freight that way. Or maybe we'll export through it, and we'll make it an export only, or make it an import only with one-way train track, depending on, you know, how much cargo is coming in, if it's clogging up our rail lines or not. Excuse me. So that's the plan. That's kind of like the overarching plan. This will be a residential tile, but it'll be a mix density. We'll pull off a highway interchange. We'll bring the highway down into there and here. So there'll be highway here, highway here. It'll terminate here on a roundabout, kind of like this one up the roundabout here. We'll do some canals in here, but I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work. But we'll definitely try and do that and bring some ferry in here. And we'll do, like I said, residential here, here, and then commercial here. And it won't exactly be like one tile, one tile, one tile. It'll kind of like I said, it's going to work its way over. And I think that'll be good. And then towards the coastline, maybe we'll do lighter, or maybe we'll have like high density ish in this area still, and then this area and this area will be like more like lighter to a mix. So like our city will be, you know, like kind of like this part of the town is like a mix, but it's like mostly you know, low density. You know, has a more of a low density vibe to it. That's what we'll get over here, and like on the very edge over there on the water line. So we'll have some nice low density to mix, kind of like coastline type stuff. And then over here will be a little bit more. And it's a shame we don't get the highway and we can't connect them, but that's life. It's life in the fast lane, surely make you lose your mind. So let's buy this, because we're gonna need more people than we do a commercial, I feel like. So 43 is where we're at. We need to get to 55. I don't really, we can do commercial here, so we have area to do commercial in this. And I keep talking about the ferry, some commercial in this area, so we have area to zone some stuff should we need to. You know, we still have all of these blocks here to zone in, all of this to zone in. So we have some, so this is probably 2/3 done. So we got some expansion to do there. Same thing here, we haven't really even done the cargo station. I don't even know what this area is going to look like. We haven't come into here yet. We could bring the land over. We could move this over, move the bridge a little bit. I mean, we can do all kinds of stuff over here. You know, we haven't filled in, we probably won't fill in that, but we haven't filled in any of this yet. So we have some zonable stuff here. We can put the land all the way up against the edge of the water and build out another block. And like I said, maybe we'll even creep up the commercial up and like build another block in here. So we have place to put commercial, you know, because we have pretty high commercial demand, of course, as we zone more people. They're going to want to do more and more commercial. So where's this truck at, man? Just where are you? Is this you too? Nope. All right. And I think I want to fix this. I don't know how I would fix it, but I thought, well, maybe if this is on the other side of the street. No, it's okay. It's fine. We'll leave it alone. We can put a little roundabout there if it gets too congested. All right, so let's do this by the tile. Save the game first, just in case I buy the wrong tile, because that's happened to me. Because I get a little itchy trigger finger. So 1. So this will be 7, 8, and 9. That's it. 9 tiles, all you get on PlayStation and probably Xbox, and maybe in PC if you don't use mods. I think on PC you can do 25 and 81. Imagine an 81 tile city. Holy cow! Like 1 million population. I'd be working on that city for like years. Better luck than that, I guess. I mean, I've been working on this for weeks, right? I got 57. I think I just posted episode 57. So you figure about an hour each, so 57 hours of playing. Just we're on like 4 tiles, 5, 6 tiles, and we're not even done. I mean, we haven't even filled in an industry. We haven't got the industry DLCs to 5 yet, so we got like a ways to go still. Like lots to do. All right. Alright, we bought it. Yep, so I'm gonna just blow this. We can always. Sorry for your house being there, but I don't really need that feature. Alright, we can put them back. I think I want to keep the shoreline here. Oh, there's a sunken boat over there. Okay. We'll see. So nice interchange. So we could access this here. So I'm trying to think, could we bring the road like I don't know. That's gonna be tough. Like I do want to blow like this much off and bring the highway up and just have it not be as long, because I want to put an interchange here, and I can't have an interchange on top of an interchange, another interchange. So I need to move this. We're gonna put this in the mountain. Yeah, let's just flatten the mountain out and then we'll move the highway up here. We'll build our own trumpet. This episode it might be about trumpets. You guys see me build a couple, so maybe I'll build it offline. So that way it's like, you've seen them when you see one, you've seen them all, kind of thing. That's why I think I'm gonna terraform this out a little bit, make this flatter. I'll bring the highway up a little bit, and maybe we'll run the highway like here. Put the put it here. Run the highway down here. We're gonna leave this untouched, and then that way we have all this area to zone. Or do we want to have a couple things going across like the highway? Some bridges. Do a couple like small interchanges. And then build along like the water here. Flatten this out a little bit. And then we can just move this up. Up in here, and then maybe we'll do that in this building here. And here. We'll pull a trumpet off of here. Like here, and then maybe we'll have some main roads, and then like we can just have like a road, because the highway will be up here. Like one more road that goes over, second road that goes over, and maybe like a small interchange for those. And hopefully most people would take the, I don't know, it's going to be tough. Because it's big, when you build the interchange, it's going to be big. It's going to take up a lot of room. So we'll see. So I'll create a second save, just in case this don't work out too well. But is there a way to do a 4-way interchange here? Like bring this here. I'm kind of seeing you could. You could. I think we can. Oh, it's going to be so much building to do. I think if you line this up, so we have to remove all this. If you line the interchange up with this, see, it's going to take up too much room. Well, maybe not. Let's see. I'm trying to think of it in my head. If you make this straight, right, and you put it like right here, you make the end of the interchange here. Could you curve this into one, because it's a 4-way, so it's a cross. So the straight part could go up here. The one arm to the right could go out to here, and then extend the highway. And then the other arm could be disconnected to the bridge. We could move the bridge. We move the bridge up here. Like maybe we'll change the angle, so the bridge comes like this. That's so much work, but that's what the game's for, man. Just tear things up and rework it. I feel like that would do pretty good, because then you would only need one interchange instead of two. So doing it that way, you could build a 4-way interchange here. And I'd probably build it stacked 4-way interchange. So I think it's a little bit more compressed than the turbine. I have to look them up and see. But I feel like the turbine handles more traffic, but it's bigger. It's stacked. But we'll see. And then we can rebuild this and push this up. Give us a little bit more room to build. And then we build, basically destroy this whole area here. And then just bring this up. And this would, like I said, would be like the highway would go like this. And like this. Then off of that, we can build like kind of like interchanges like this. If you can picture this to be in the highway, and they come off like that and hit like a main road, we can do a couple of those. And that would work out okay. Well, I haven't really done anything in it's been probably a half hour. So you've been, well, maybe hopefully you guys are enjoying the planning phase. So this is kind of how you plan out your city, right? You just kind of go through it and think, okay, well, how am I going to connect things, and just the layout, and since we know how we're going to build out the next 2 tiles, we kind of have an idea of where we want the highway to go. And then looking at things like this main road, with it being kind of busy, it's a little busy with this traffic light. It might be nice to bring in a highway in here, because my concern is if we don't, then we're gonna have a big road like we don't, like a lot of people might start taking this way because it's the faster way, and then they might come down here and they might cause a lot of traffic. So I'd like to have a highway that comes in here that connects, and then have like this big road continue, maybe this big road that continues, this big road that continues, maybe this jumps off and continues. But I don't want to put like all the traffic on like this road here, because it's already got traffic. You know, and I want to put it all in here because we already got traffic. So I want to bring a highway in here. Here's me. That can bring people this way. So like maybe people will prefer to take the highway and come this way, as opposed to people coming from these three directions. I should say these two directions, coming down to this interchange and trying to get to the left. Trying to get to the left. You know what I'm saying? We're going through our one interchange and hitting like going through like the town roads to try to get all the way to like this tile over here, because remember, we can't connect to that highway. If we could connect to the highway, it would be easy. If we would just bring an interchange off of here, bring an interchange off of here, and then run a couple big roads in between, and it would be fine. So I might just do that. Alright, let's go turn this game on. And you guys are still abandoned? Oh, they're... I probably can't destroy them because I think I made them historical. I don't know, maybe that's why they're not filling up. We'll let them keep... They can just stay abandoned for a little while. I'm not worried about them. Alright, so let's do... we're going to let's turn on the back. Whoa, I'm on the bulldozer tool. I need power. How do I not have power in here? Oh, because this isn't connected to anything. Well, that's how I don't have power. Okay. Let's just turn. So we should have power now. And some of these don't have police, I guess. Although there's a police station right here. Let's look at the coverage. It like ends here. I mean, they don't need coverage. What are they worried about? They have garbage coverage. That's really all I care about. Yeah, the garbage will get there. You guys are fine. Oh, what if I put a little tower next to you? That make you happy? Where is that little tower thing? You do it right in the middle here. Didn't make you happy, huh? I have fire coverage. You're green. Green is good. Oh, it's too bad. You're not getting a police station. That's on. That's off. Oh, I turned all three of these on. I don't know why I did that. So let's turn you on. Oh, the game's saving. I was like, I thought I unpaused the game, but there's like a string just stuck there. It's like, ah, it's saving. That's alright. Okay, I got you. Are we drilling some things? Oh yeah, he is. He's in there drilling some holes. That's what we want to see. So maybe I'll demo some stuff over on that other tile, and maybe we'll build the stacked interchange together. Is that what you guys want to do? I don't know if you've ever seen a stacked build on console before. Anyway, maybe you've built dozens of them and you're like, who cares? What is going on here? Cargo train terminal. Oh, he's importing. That should be fine. And let's see where he's at. I'll let him go up for a few minutes. How are we doing over here? Oh, we're a little low. You on? How are we doing over here? Or better. He's making stuff. That's good. 123. Not bad. I mean, that's okay. I mean, it's pretty good. So plus 0.23. You notice maybe it was higher before. We need more animal products. So let's put an animal product down. Water. Are we out of water? No. You just don't have water? Why don't you have water? Our water storage tank. So let's see. Water consumption is 450. Water pump capacity is 55. Oh, so maybe I'm draining. Am I draining that dry? Oh, yeah. See, I had a sneaky feeling. So we needed to spread these out a little bit. That's what happens when you put water pumps too close together. You drain the water dry. So we want to go right here. So let's just do this. So I had a sneaky feeling that was going to happen when I put them there, but at the time I had other problems. At the time, think of the things were going wrong in my city. So let's take like 2 of these maybe. I'm gonna put them over here. And then that should probably fix it. Let's see. I'm gonna put you here. I need power again. So I guess we're going to destroy the transmission line before. We'll rebuild it. Yeah, we should. The water comes back. See if the water comes back. Yeah, it's gonna fill back in. Maybe we can put some out here. Put some over here. I think all this water should be good by now. And I never really like messed with the fishing industry. We're at 88%. So I mean, it's doing okay. It seems to be alright. I don't know how these guys don't seem to be complaining about anything. Imagine they're exporting some stuff. We had the fish market over here. Fish sold 40. I don't know how you tell if it's doing good or not. Maybe somebody could post in the comments, yeah, this is how you tell. Because I don't know. I'm at 20 something. Just trying to fill up the storage unit right now. That's what we're exporting. Delivering ore products to copper. Oh! Oh! Oh, fatal error. So we gotta get rid of this. Yes. Yeah, we gotta get rid of this. Because what's gonna happen? Alright, so this is what happens when you run both the DLC. This is important to know. You can't run, in my opinion, of course, do what you want, your city, have fun, and learn and grow and build the best city you want to build, or just destroy it with a meteor. Whatever you want to do. Or build or blow it up with a tsunami. But I'm saying from my experience, you do not want to have the zonable specialization, you know, these guys here, right? the industrial specialization zonable areas, and the industries DLC. We go, why Dres Gaming? Why they should be awesome. I want to do that. You could probably do it if you have it in the same area. So if we like zoned out a few of those areas in here, you know, like if you watch the Overcharged Egg channel, then he'll build something really nice looking, and then he'll you know, he might zone it out so you get some of these actual assets here with it, you know, and that's totally fine. I think that would be totally fine. You can do it that way, but you can't do what I have here. Well, why is that? Because this mine here is going to send material to this grinder here, and it's going to take forever, and he's going to run out of material before he gets there, but then he's going to be driving all the way across town. So this mine is going to go all the way across town to fill up the storage unit and to send stuff here. This guy, on the other hand, is going to drive right past him and go, ha ha ha, not giving it to you, and he'll drive all the way over here to give this guy here Steelworks ore. And they're just going to drive past each other, because the game doesn't go, well, you know, it'd be nice if the game said, well, I have, like, you know, an extractor here and he's almost ready to you know, produce some goods, and this guy's getting close, so that, you know, they're right there, right down the street, so he'll go there. And then, like, oh, you know, this guy here, he's making stuff, he'll go to here. It's not how it works. The game tries to send trucks as far as possible. If you just remember that, I mean, I hate to say it, but if you just remember that, the game tries to send trucks as far as it can go, and probably passenger cars too, because it's a traffic simulator. It's not a logical, you know, thing. Just like how I told you the story about, you know, the medical clinic right here, and people sick, and I was getting, you know, the medical clinics from here were sending like 3 ambulances to go here, and this guy was just sitting there with his sitting on his hands, sitting on his thumbs, not doing anything, right? Just like the garbage that was picking up, and these guys were having trouble with garbage, right? And guess who was picking it up? This guy over here. Why? I don't know. There's like 4 recycle centers in a landfill right here, like literally down the street. But like I said, the game sends things as far as possible. So you just remember that. Never build anything. Never build things on just one side of the road. And the game sends trucks as far as it can go. Then I think you're good. You can build the best city ever. So that's why we have to get rid of this. Because these people are going to send things to here, and then these people are going to send things to here. Even though these people have the same available resources here, that they could just literally walk across the street and throw the ore at this mining, or this miner could just like literally walk a wheelbarrow full of ore to, you know, this uranium factory, making nuclear weapons. That's not going to happen. He's going to send stuff to this factory, and by the way, he's going to be having the icon like, hey, where's my stuff? And he's like, well, I have to drive all the way across town, or put it on a train, and the train's going to come over here and come over here and over here. The same thing here. They're going to go, oh yeah, I don't, just, you know, forget this guy. I want to go on the train. I want to take the train over here and deliver it to the uranium man. That's what's going to happen. So this has to go, like right now. We got to remember to do the same thing with our forestry when we got to do that. So everybody's got to go here, and I think this is all. There. So it was a little bit of a rant, but this is how the game works, in my experience. You may have a different experience. Cool. Maybe you can tell me what I'm doing wrong, but my experience is the game just sends trucks wherever it wants to. It doesn't make any logic. On PC, there's mods that can like make the supply chain more efficient, but the same PC. Oh man, you telling me I lost how much money? Oh, watch this. Oh, I lost 743. Oh no, not even 743. I'm making $743 from that. My industry is making 30,000, 58,000. So, yeah, I'm not worried about your $700 of tax income. We can go away. Oh, actually, they were ore. They were making 85. I was making $85 a week from the ore that I just dezoned. Boo hoo hoo. Get out of town. You weren't even making any money. Get out of town, man. Actually, we can just destroy these roads. Or do we want to leave them? Well, the remnants. Probably can reconfigure this whole area. So it's a lot more efficient. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we will do that. Use the last holdout. Not for me. Bulldozer time, buddy. No more trash problems. So where's that truck gonna go? Did he just disappear? Oh, is that him right there? He's like, dude. I think this was him. Like, dude, what'd you do to me? What's going on here? Oh, we're importing. So it's a mess. Say we're importing. Or why is he giving this guy who's off? Oh, brother. So that's what's going on, by the way. I don't know why they're delivering it. So we're getting like all the trucks in the planet are coming here because I put down 3 storage units. Even though their building is turned off, they're still delivering ore here. And now we're ready to turn these on. Turn one of these on. Let's make some metal. Man, I know you need material, man. I just turned you on. You can turn me on. Do you produce less because you're scared of the boogeyman? Is that what you're telling me? Did the boogeyman went away? What about you? Crime rate is high. How? It's like the only thing is you guys. How was there a crime here? There's like nobody here. It's like, man, I got trash problems. Oh, why is this off? Oh yeah, that should be on. Alright. Oh yeah, we did this. Alright, he's doing better. It's going up. Alright, we'll see 42. I wanted to put an animal pasture down, right? Because that's a little getting, looked like it was getting a little low. But then again, we are on the medium. Like I said, I wanted to try the medium just to save space. We'll see if it turns around and bites me a little bit. It might not. It might be fine. It's just it fluctuates a little more because the large units they hold quite a bit of tons of stuff. So you got a lot more buffer. But you can do it with the medium. I've done it in several cities, so we should be alright. I got this. This guy's just stopped in the middle of the street. Like, man, I'm just a nice guy. He's like, he's the one person that you're behind. He's letting like 5 cars go, and you're like, dude, I'm gonna miss the light. Don't forget about me behind you. That's why I always say, you know, I mean, I try to let people in, but sometimes I don't, because you know what? I'm messing up the person behind us. Oh, geez, what did you do? Now they overfilled my unit. Why would you do that? Stop importing. That we're going back. See, this is a pain. I'll turn you on. And I guess we can turn this storage unit on. We're making metal, right? It's glass. We're not making glass. It's paper. Metal here. So I don't really have any way to consume it. Right? So we'll do that. Maybe we'll turn one more of these on. Oh, we'll wait till this one gets to like, like 15. We'll turn it on. That gives us 3 extractors for 2 processors. I don't know if that's the right ratio or not. Right ratio. Not sure. All public services now available online. Oh yeah. Well, we can give the city free Wi-Fi. Get that off. Are they gonna stop? So now he's exporting. He might be sending some stuff away. Okay, good. I gotta name all of our cargo stations so I know these things are going. So he's got 6, 26. That's good. These buildings are kind of lumping up. That's not bad. Considering. I think this bus stop had 300 people at it. I don't care. I don't care about these people. Does that mean to say? I just don't care about these people. I think I added like 2 more buses. Oh, it's keeping up with demand. Just fine. Yeah, I added 2 or 3 more buses. I said, yeah, like 5 buses is fine. Yeah, worked out. 5 buses was fine. That's good. All right. Okay, things are working okay here. And how we're doing on industrial area. So we're importing ore because we were. He's still importing, you know, he's at 75%. That's not good. We're also exporting ore. He's exporting. He's importing and exporting at the same time. Ah, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Gotta love it. Who's oh, this guy. Go away. Be gone. We're down at 648. I think this is the lowest we've been so far. Not bad. So forestry, we're exporting. That's okay. But we're also importing. Once again, these guys need raw material, but they're exporting. And they're right down the street. They could just like go, they drive the pickup truck and say, hey, yo, give me a couple pieces of timber. And they go, sure. But nah, we don't want to do that. Because there's a truck 100 miles due east that needs to drive here for whatever reason. Yeah, alright. It's enough rants about trucks. But I like my rants about trucks. It seems to be holding okay. I mean, we still got one more industry in here. It's going to be a little busy. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, it's going to come in spurts. So we're trying to address that by having these staggered. Which, you know, it's not perfect. It's like, man, I'm bursting at the seams. Small ore, see? He's delivering to, never mind, he bypassed the storage. So they will. See? You got the cops. Oh, they stopped being complaining heads. See? The cops can shut up. Is he gonna land? What is he doing? Okay. He just was spying on somebody. Alright. What do we need to get to the next level 2? We'll probably get the metal factory. Steel factory. Alright, so we have the people. But we just do not have the products. So it's just a waiting game. And how are we doing over here? We're putting something in there. 4%. Maybe we could put another one down, but that's probably good enough. Alright. This is going to be interesting. Let's see, I can't pause the game and blow all this up. Because I want my ore to level up. Like I said, this might be a weekend project. I'll move this all the way over. So maybe I can make the highway go like this. I hit the stacked interchange here. Let's come in. The park would be unaffected. It would just be like this, these roads here. This is still working. I mean, these people are just waiting for the people coming out. I'm surprised. It's still like flowing pretty good. It's the only station out here. All this commercial. That's pretty good. I mean, two. I had planned for two. It's two would support this. One, you usually it would queue up too much. It's doing okay. I'm surprised. Pleasantly surprised. Alright, our college is doing something. Oh yeah, I want to put a college here. So maybe I should mark that out now. Our next campus is going to go here. There you go right in between here. And then we'll do a satellite campus. So if this is going to be residential here, maybe we'll do it like a satellite campus down here. Like when the commercial, because I envision the commercial kind of like going this way. Right? And it's going to like right here will be commercial in this area. Then it'll like, so it'll kind of like go this diagonally. I think it'll be interesting to do. I don't think I've ever done like that before, so it might be alright. Maybe we'll try it. Not, we'll rezone it. Well, let's do some terraforming while we're waiting on that. So might as well do some of that now. Bulldozer time. I don't know if you guys watch Blippi. My son does. And he's got a song called Bulldozer. He goes, bulldozer, I'm a bulldozer, bulldozer. And then he like stops the music and freezes. It's like when the music stops, you're supposed to freeze. My son just loves it. I don't know. He's crazy. You know, my son's crazy. More or less like his father. But he's just like bulldozer, I'm a bulldozer. I think that's the end of the episode. Wow. So we didn't do anything, but we talked a lot. As usual, we sat down, hung out, talked a lot. I can finish some of this. Right by mountain. Nice knowing you. And then we'll taper it up. Highway's gonna go here, making room for highway. We probably can't turn the highway like at a 90-degree angle, so although we can probably curve it up. So, let's say goodbye to all this. It's nice when you have 114 million, you can just do whatever you want. Just terraform the whole entire map. You're just like, yeah, whatever. I don't have to worry about it. It costs like 300 grand just to do that. That's nothing. I don't even get out of bed for that. Okay, so let's do flatten this a little bit so this doesn't look so abrupt. I'll push out a little bit. There you go. Smoothing things out. Smoothing things out. That's okay, I think. I don't think it looks as bad as I thought it might. Let's see if we can just raise this up a little more. We could do like this. So I feel like this should be like a divot. So get a little texture here. Just giving a little texture so we can grow out a little bit. You guys, hopefully you can't hear the music, but I can. And right now I'm painting on my canvas the city skylines. I'm gonna exaggerate this a little bit. Yeah, see? I don't think it looks too bad. Right? Looks like we maybe we bring this down a little bit. Bring this guy out a little bit. Something like that. And it doesn't look like we just like carved out like half a mountain. Right? I think it looks okay. Alright, well, next time we come back, I guess I don't know what we'll do. We'll continue working on this guy here. And these guys here. Ah, 14%, so it's going up. That's good. Yeah, we'll continue getting him leveling up. He should be getting close. About halfway on the product side. Okay. And then we'll look at moving this up. Moving this, and I don't know, like I said, maybe I'll have to just blow this up. So I gotta do the game pause, because of course I'm destroying the whole entire highway, so I will see. I'll save it. New save thought. And then when I blow it, just before I blow it up, maybe I'll make another save in case it don't work out the way I want it to work out. All right. Well, it was great hanging out. It was good chatting with you, and I look forward to seeing you again and rebuilding this whole entire highway, and then pushing towards 55K on the people in this tile here. And hopefully by then we'll have the people that will support level 5 industries on the forestry and the ore side, as well as what we got here already. And then we'll start filling this in, and maybe we'll convert this to office space, and we'll move this train in. We'll see. We'll put where the forest used to be, and that can deliver for commercial. Okay, well, thank you very much again, and take care, and have a wonderful day, night, or whatever you're doing.